Boom. Hello.
Hi, we're live.
We're live.
All right, let's get going here. Any questions?
Mm-hmm.
Checking. Oh, hello.
Right.
Hello, Instagram. Hello,
It really
Facebook.
worked. We're here.
Oh, good.
Lovely.
Get it. Post.
There you go.
How's everyone? Welcome. It's Tuesday.
You can do the comment
Oh,
there.
do that. Okay. I will do.
Susan really wanted to do this out in the new studio space. And it's just so cold. There's no heat or electricity out there.
Yeah.
But we're playing a live stream tonight to raise money to finish paying for the electricity on the new studio. So soon we'll be able to be warm out there.
And lit.
And lit.
We're playing Line of Light. We thought that would be clever. I thought it would be very clever to have all tip money go to the electricians for Line of Light. Hello, everyone.
Light round her skin. Oh, how she eases me in. Bare room, an oak tree, rainstorm and everything. Up above, let it circle round the suns. As in love, finally found the one. Can't knock me off course. Now that I've found the source. La la la, la la la, la la la, la la. A burning dream, a sleeping ghost, courthouse vows and down the coast. Big sir, big sway, past left in disarray. Down below, the river hides its current. Sometimes we go secret like a serpent. Can't knock me off course. Now that I've found the source. La la la, la la la, la la la. La 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 la. But is my love strong enough? Is it strong enough for you? Is my love strong enough? Enough to get you through? Shaking ground's an imitation of this quaking love. Can't fake this love. World things they are a really shit. Next to love we made. Love we made. In our hearts we harbor so much fear. Let's leave it here. Leave it here. Our love washed of all impurities. It's pure to me. Pure to me. Is my love strong enough? Is it strong enough for you? Is my love strong enough? Enough to get you through? Good evening.
Welcome, friends. Hi, Colin. Hi, Jennifer. Oh, thanks, Melinda. Oh, you guys, we had our music studio is not done yet. It's out in the back. It exists. has a subfloor. It has like soft place holes where the lights fixtures will be, and pipes where the water will come. But we gathered, I don't know, 50 or 75 people. Probably started at 50 and got to about 75 people on Saturday night for a real show, and it was really amazing to have life in it. And we of course brought lights with extension cords. We brought our sound system out there, and it was a pretty magnificent event. And it was the first time we'd played music in that space, and it turns out the acoustics are beautiful. The walls are wooden. The sound bounces around in this very rich way. So we are very inspired to finish this incredible building. And we're playing tonight Line of Light, because we thought it would be sort of a funny joke to have all the tips from tonight go to the electrician who can bring us many lines of light.
We need those lines. We need them.
So, do you have a set list
No.
for Line of Light? We're just going to play Line of Light songs. Okay,
That's what I was thinking. Is that
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I think it was interesting what you said about kind of finally doing a show in our own space, and how kind of like almost like an out of body experience it was for you. Is that the right way to put it?
Totally. This building our building, as you all probably know, is right behind our house. And so I was standing in the corner where we've set up our stage, looking up. You can see like up many feet to the top of this building. There was a balcony filled with people, and people on the stairs and in front of us. And so it was this kind of it felt like this like dreamy venue, like, oh my God, I wish we could play this kind of small, intimate venue, but it would have people kind of on all these levels. And that was happening. And then kind of outside the door, it's still a very open building. So outside the door were other people, and then sort of layered up on the hill. And then I looked and saw our back porch, and I was so confused. It felt like this crazy dream where you're like, oh man, I was having this amazing show, and then like I see my dad and my kids are there, and like my friend from high school, and then I like saw that we're actually in our backyard. It was extremely weird. I still haven't quite integrated it all. How about you? Were you sort of able to understand it?
I think more than you were, but it still was.
Totally
I know
out.
it's still. It did feel like a dream.
We're gonna post pictures soon from it, but for now, it's still living in our dream world.
Have those eyes of the moon. Something stirs in the mind's cocoon. Valerian, warm breath out, blood in the hands, soft tongue in the mouth. How do you know if your eyes are closed? How do you know if you're dreaming? How do you know? Do you truly know? How do you know if you're dreaming? Pink quills of light, gentle sky, eyelids are painted on the inside. Valerian, warm breath out, blood in the hands, soft tongue in the mouth. How do you know if your eyes are closed? How do you know if you're dreaming? How do you know? Do you truly know? How do you know if you're dreaming? The cattails quiver. If you're dreaming too, let's meet down at the river. Cool air in, warm breath out, blood in the hands, soft tongue in the mouth. How do you know if your eyes are closed? How do you know if you're dreaming? How do you know? Do you truly know? How do you know if you're dreaming?
Oh, sorry, friends. I saw somebody couldn't hear me. I'll try to lean in like I like to do. I'm on this Zoom writing community, part of the Zoom writing community, and they say I'm the only one who like leans into the camera to just tell you everything. So that's what I'll do. Well, thanks, Doug. Thanks for the generous tip. Hey, Chad. Hello.
I was wondering about just tipping this a little bit towards you because I feel like with
sure.
your mic setup, I'm
about to change
losing you a little bit.
I'm about to change it up.
I feel like we hadn't done that one in a while. I was like, as soon as I started thinking about it, I was like, I don't know.
Lost your place.
Yeah, but once I just like was in it.
Oh, hey, Jeff.
I know, I just had to like.
Jeff, Wake Up and Dream.
All right. Love.
Speaking of dream songs, I'm gonna try this. I feel very mellow tonight, but very good.
Lovely.
I should tell them what that article is looking
Okay.
You don't sound like you're in the right tune, or
Is it in B flat?
oh, I was not in the right tune.
2, 3, 4.
It's sort of weird tuning. Hang on.
Okay. All right.
Can you just play yours something?
Turn off that tremolo if that's bothering you there. That's it. Oh, it sounds weird though.
I know, it's hard to get into it.
Okay. Do you want me to try to tune up more efficiently?
No,
okay.
we're just gonna play.
All right. 2, 3, 4.
Come on, wake up and dream. Come on, wake up and dream. It's too fast. I'm scrapping it.
All right.
I can't hear myself. And
Oh,
I don't know if
shoot.
it's too fast or slow.
Okay.
Let's try a different one. We'll come
All
back
right.
to it.
Sounds good.
Oh, welcome everyone. Welcome to hearing us start and stop playing songs.
Oh.
That's a good idea. Let's try this other one. This will be better.
Try a totally different direction in the field.
Sort of, yeah.
I wanna listen to that little heart beating. Listen to that little song beating. Your belly drumming back. I can't believe that you're my wife. like a flower to the touch. The world has opened up. I wanna listen to that little heart beating. Listen to that little song repeating. The sky is so vast, clouds they move too fast. So we built our little island, honey in the belly of a lion. I wanna listen to that little heart beating. Listen to that little song beating. Pause between each breath, two hearts inside your chest. Everything is filled with light, even the darkness here is bright. Listen to that little heart beating. Listen to that little song beating. Woo. The crowd goes wild.
Let's go down again. That was fun. Oh, wow. Oh, I think Rick or Melissa, if you're watching, I think Leo left his journal here. It's like a little composition notebook. Let me know if I should send it to him. Oh, thanks, Melinda. Melinda was here at the party on Saturday. So fun to see our friends who I usually just see their Instagram emoji, Instagram hearts and stuff. It's fun to see you all in person.
There's a creature inside of us, breathing so softly, its heart speeds up when we drink our coffee, and when we go, it scuttles on January. They said that it all would be routine before hooking you up to this humming machine. Chest up and down all in time. January. The winter's cold in Lincoln, Nebraska. Gotta keep her eye on things if you ask her, but she's busy tending the snowdrifts. January, suspended between two worlds of time. There's the angels stand guard over each drip of the ivy line. Smudges of light break through the clouds. January. January. Life made you shake, so you stay in the dark. Each life has a weight, it's the weight of a heart. Oh, January, a soft edge of memory, you in the empty halls of the symphony, singing a song from the last century. January, surrounded by love, you gracefully slipped out of this room as the ice cold dripped. You called out your name, did you hear it? January. Now when we see you, you're drenched in the light. It's not this world, but it lasts through the night, cheering us on from the balcony. January, That was nice. I feel like we haven't done that one in a long time.
Yeah, I know. I forgot what I usually play, so it's fun to
That's
just
good.
play some stuff. I love that song.
We're playing Line of Light tonight. Songs from Line of Light, helping to raise some money for our electricity bills.
Oh,
For the electrician bills.
It's just to get light
Just
in
the
studio.
electrician. Just for the electrician. We
lines
don't
of
even
light.
have bills yet for electricity.
We're actually trying to talk to different solar companies about what it would mean to get solar panels up on the studio to help power the music and the lights.
Uncover the gold?
Oh, sure.
Is the guitar volume okay for you?
Mm-hmm.
One, two, three, four. I refuse to live in fear. Won't give them what they want. Path ahead's not clear. Through the trees I see the sun. Though the darkness here is deep and the raging beasts run wild, even they must sleep. That's when we'll move, my child. Every day is a day. Every mountain just a small hill. Something washes away. It uncovers the gold. Every day is a day. Every mountain just a small hill. Something washes away. It uncovers the gold. how we make a ring that the shadows cannot cross. There are names that we won't speak as the stars turn on and off. And here's my prayer for you: when the light is at its weakest, that you'll find something true, that you will know life's sweetness. Every day's a day, every mountain just a small hill, something washes away, it uncovers the gold. Every day's a day, every mountain just a small hill, something washes away, it uncovers the gold.
Oh, hello, friends. Our friend Juliet just tuned in, and she was the person that came down. She drove like 9 hours from Long Island, New York, to come down and cook this incredible feast for the party on Saturday. And we had a barn raising harvest party. We're gonna hopefully do every year. And she cooked this kind of just so nourishing, so tasty, so beautiful, and with such abundance. There was so much food. We're still eating it today, and it continues to be delicious and nourishing our whole family. So, and friends and neighborhood, I've been like doling out this incredible food. That soup, right? Yeah, it was this incredible winter squash soup with 4 different types of squashes, including butternuts from my front yard garden. It's pretty great.
Delish. So delicious.
So stay tuned for next year's harvest. We're going to invite you with more than 2 weeks in advance notice. But advanced planning is tricky these days. Everyone agree with that?
I think we're all in that boat.
Advanced planning, not anyone's strong suit at the moment.
We had kind of an eventful night last night because we got 2 inches of rain here in Charlottesville.
In 1 hour.
In 1 hour. And there's around the studio, our backyard, it's not graded yet. So there's just kind of like a pool. There was a kind of a swimming pool in front of the studio that was leaking into the studio. And so it was kind of like with the rain pouring down, I had this feeling of like I have to like go into just survival mode and just start digging a trench
to save the studio.
And I felt like I had this feeling like how it would feel to like live on the prairie or something. Like I thought of like Ma and Pa and Little House on the Prairie, like some disaster strikes.
Forest fires coming.
Yeah, and you just have to like go into that mode, you know. So there was something kind of terrifying and exhilarating about it, both to kind of just being like, I can do this. I can save the studio.
Yeah, David's out there like digging gravel, and the water's like pouring into the studio. And finally, I told the kids, like, all right, you guys are on your own. I'm going to have to help. And I ran out there, was like moving rocks and trying to shovel. And I was shoveling water out of the studio. It was kind of awful. And then next thing I know, I looked up and our friend Noah, who's building the studio, one of the builders, like swooped in. And then the other 2 guys swooped in. They like all came from like left their dinners to get cold and drove through the storm to come and help us. So we had this kind of amazing team effort to both dig a trench that would like send this huge pond of water down the hill rather than into the building, and then like water out with the shop vac, and I was like shoveling water out, and I think it's okay. Today it really seemed okay. They said it could have been a lot worse had David not really hoofed it out there. I mean, how's your body feel? I
feel okay. I was running errands today, and at some point I like felt this like twinge in my back, and I was like, I think that's from what I did yesterday. But then I just kind of like worked through it, and it was fine.
So what was your technique for working through it?
I don't know. I just sent positive energy to it. I massaged it a little bit. I just kind of relaxed it.
It's not really my techniques. But it was just Well, the craziest part was just realizing like that flash flood could have happened Saturday during the party, but instead it waited till Monday, and we were feeling very grateful.
And it could have happened in 2 days when they're about to put the floor down. And that
It happened before the floor went in.
we're
Exactly.
so lucky.
We're very lucky.
You want to tune down an F? Do you tune down
Sure.
F on this one? For Equal in the Darkness?
Yes.
Is that alright for next?
Yeah, ready.
After that, it's kind of like 2 more chill ones. We can do this and then kind of bring it down.
Well, sounds good.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna put on that thing first.
Light will find you if you open your eyes tonight. Light will remind you of all that you try to hide. You can choose blindness and love her out of fear. Mindful and mindless, either way you might disappear. When the shadow night creeps in, I feel alright again. 'Cause sometimes I just want to be all the ones like me.
Why you wanna be like that? Why you gonna burn them out? The way back, dark as a panther. Knowing now you're gonna find the answer.
In the darkness, equally in the darkness, equally in the darkness. Doesn't everybody wanna live like this? Equally in the darkness, equally in the darkness, equally in the darkness. Doesn't everybody wanna live like this? Maybe I'm too scared, not sure that I'm prepared to have my secrets out of trade. Isn't there another way?
Night's the only hope you got. Shows you all the things you're not. Sky so wide it's measureless. Your heart's not a
In the darkness, in the darkness, in the darkness. Doesn't everybody wanna live like this? In the darkness, in the darkness, in the darkness. Doesn't everybody wanna live like this?
great song.
Oh, it's fun. It's like we haven't been playing that one much recently
I
either.
know, it's true. Line of Light has kind of been like dwarfed by the new record.
It happens.
That happens.
It happens,
every
right?
great record. Isn't that sad?
I mean, it's
that
just
sad?
the way of the world.
What is the thinking out there? Is that sad that every great record gets dwarfed by the next one? It's not even dwarfed. It's more like
It just goes in the rearview mirror so quickly. But I don't know. There are times when then we can like revisit those songs. It's almost
yeah,
like
that song felt
I think
great
this
to
is
play.
like a. I don't know. I think like in another year or two, it's gonna be really particularly nice to go back to these songs. Like give them even more space. Yeah, like put another like big studio record out.
I see.
And then come back, and then it'll have like that. Like it'll be like nostalgia. It'll be tied up in nostalgia, and then like people will have like a different.
Will be nostalgic. There's some new ones.
I mean, Euphoric Aurora Bore's about to become an old record. We're about to put another one out. You know that, so
I know.
That's the old record.
I gotta learn those songs. David is referring to the fact that we made another kind of like a companion record to Euphoric or Bark. Have you announced the name?
No, not yet.
Okay, I won't say it.
Tomorrow on Patreon, when I put up the new song, I'm going to put up the title of the work too.
So we're releasing the first single from that new album tomorrow. And it's a really strange, cool album. It's like more funky, but also like more catchy than Euphoric or Bark, I think.
Mm-hmm. I think that's accurate.
Right?
Yeah. It's
weird, but I think you all will like it.
Just wait for this weird record. It's coming your way.
It's really amazing. So there are lots of songs and I'm like, this one's got to be the single. And Dave's like, no, that's not. You're not going to play one tonight.
I don't know.
I kind of want to. Okay. It does have the word light in it.
Yeah.
We're kind of collecting all the tips from tonight. Thank you so much for those of you who've already contributed for the electrician and the electrical system in the studio. So we're playing Line of Light for the lights. That's the joke. Just like we play Carpenter Bird for the carpenters.
Are we going to do Alla Roomba to pay the tile guy?
Okay.
Well, not really. I mean, just like a Spanish themed.
Okay.
Day of the Dead.
That's next week.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
Spanish theme next week, everybody.
The songs become a compendium, a body of work.
Oh, and look at this one.
Find something new every time I listen.
It's a field of wildflowers. Nice one. Nice one, Jules. This person said, the older you get, the more space that's filled in the brain. That makes any sense, but somehow it's relatable somehow. Yeah, I think I hear that.
We can do Human Chain.
Sure.
Is that what you were about to say something? I didn't. You're like, I wanted to make sure tonight we do this, or tonight we don't do this. Or... No.
No.
Okay.
Well.
Oh, okay.
Should I tune that maybe?
Yeah, sometimes you have done this with that F tuning.
Oh, really?
But I think whatever you're most comfortable with.
This is in F?
It's in B flat.
I'll do one more comfortable.
Okay. Great. All right, we're going to play the song that on the record is a rocker, but when we do it as a duo, we haven't figured out a way that makes sense to do it as a rocker. So this is the alternate version.
The lullaby rock.
Okay. The same. Close ourselves off from one another, darken our hearts, call them the others. Every muddled mind takes its toll on the shared human soul. You and I, human chain. You and I are the same, friend or foe. Why must we ask? Compass inside, spinning under the glass. human heart, for all its flaws, beats in time with a higher cause. You can take yourself out of the chain if you slap it off. What will remain? Yeah, we breathe, rising seas, the ancient forest brought to its knees. You and I, human chain. You and I are the same.
David, I did that little quiz on the New York Times the other day. Like they try to answer all these questions. They pinpoint where in the country you're from.
Mm-hmm.
Like what do you call a big truck on the highway? Like a semi, a tractor trailer. I don't know the other words. I call it a tractor trailer truck.
Mm-hmm.
And this quiz.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just wondering, because you say human, and I say human, like I pronounce the H. So I was wondering when you wrote this, like you and I, human chain. Did you love that way? It was you and you. Did you think that was clever? You're like you and I, human chain.
I don't. I know I have that funny verbal tick.
It's not
but
a tick,
I don't.
It's just a pronunciation.
Well, I don't. I don't.
It's human and used.
I did not.
Right?
I did not think I was doing anything clever.
Okay.
With that. And I don't. I try when I sing. I try to do how you sing.
It's hard to aspirate it in this song, though. Like
yeah.
It's.
I just never. I don't know why. I just never learned the aspiration of it.
It's not a. I think it's.
You think it's just a regional accent? I don't know if anybody else in Missouri does that. I don't.
Anyone here say human instead of human?
It seems so strange to aspirate it when you.
I know exactly when you do a big breath. The other thing we've been teaching our kid to say 3 instead of free, and it's very weird when you actually say 3, like your tongue sticks out all the time in a kind of like uncomfortable way if you really think about it. Anyone think about this kind of thing?
Human chain.
That does sound weird. No. Anyway, when I did that quiz, it pinpointed me like exactly here.
In Charlottesville. It said you must live in Charlottesville.
It was like Charlottesville to like Western Pennsylvania, which is where my parents are from, and like down a little bit south. It was like right on the nose.
Did you feel kind of like revealed, like
I felt
fully
kind of vindicated? I was like,
okay.
I think I'm saying it right because this is where I'm from.
Yeah.
And everybody else who says cherry instead of cherry thinks that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that great? To be in the center of your universe.
Yeah.
That's where we all should be, you know?
Gathered in this car, my whole world, our unborn child, and raised a girl. Nothing here tells us where we are. Guardrails and stitches, road is a scar. So we pray to the night gods of the highways of America. Well, my stomach may rot the coffee I got, but all I ask is that it keeps me awake. Rest stops poorly lit. Sometimes this is it. My heart's so full it could break. So we pray to the night gods of the highways of America. Left behind everything and it lost its use. Wondering how the dream somehow got loose. Wish I could see what sense is found from driving all night to the next damn town. Car overturned, the windshield is broken. I say not a word, so my love is unwoken. Flickering line between life and death. So many miles before we can rest. So we pray to the night gods of the highways of America.
Thanks everyone. I wanted to put a little extra spin on what I just said about being the center of one's own universe, which is what I said was a good thing. I think it was more like remembering that you're only, let's see. I think I meant that it's not good to be in the center of your universe as if like nothing else matters. It was like good to see that, of course, I think I'm doing it right because I'm a totally subjective person. And it's nice to sort of see that, like, so does the person who says, somebody said, how do you say mitten? Someone's like mitten or something. Is that the other way to say it?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Mitten or mitten. Anyway, I had something else I wanted to say, but I forget it now.
You want to try this one again? Just tuned up, no? Okay. All right, maybe I'll play Love Light then. Finish up.
Oh, sure.
All right.
Yeah. Why not? It's got light in it. Thank you for all the nice tips, friends. We're all the generosity tonight is going towards our electrician. That's why we're playing Line of Light to get our electricity in the studio. we're so close to the end of this incredible project. And thank you to everyone who's already contributed to it. It's just pretty amazing. We hope you can all come see a show someday.
All right. Brand new song we're putting up tomorrow on Patreon. I'm play it right now.
Okay.
Remember that strange thing you do on the recording? That's like, it's with your, it's with like that weird pedal where you do the octave and the bass thing.
Oh, okay.
It's like the high and the low. I think it's that weird.
I think this one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
It's up there, right? This is gonna get weird. We haven't really figured it all out. We'll just try it.
Yeah.
I do it lots of times in random places, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
As the arranger.
Sing along. Good.
Whatever you feel up for. 3, 4. When your love light's burning real low, don't let it go. When your love light's burning real low, don't let it go. Your heart is a little machine. Do you even know what I mean? Your heart is a little machine. Do you even know what I mean? Do you die? Do you die? That the world needs all of our love. The world needs all of our love. That the world needs all of our love. She whispers in your ear. Do you wanna hear? She whispers in your ear. Do you wanna hear? Come to me. Come to me. Every feeling passing through. Listen and you'll know what to do. Every feeling passing through. Listen and you'll know what to do. Up against these dark and wild things. These dark and wild things. 'Cause the world needs all of our love. The world needs all of our love. 'Cause the world needs all of our love. Woo. All right. First time.
How'd it go?
Great. For the first time, I feel like I can see where it's going to go.
Uh-huh. Good. Me too.
I'm a believer.
Me too.
I'm a believer in the love light.
You play on?
That's on the record.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know. We're going to start carrying around another instrument. Not
Oh.
sure. Oh.
Anything but that.
I have been writing a lot on this instrument, though, so it could be,
Okay.
you know.
The 6th Mexican guitar to go on the road.
Oh.
Thank you for everyone who's part of our Patreon community. You'll hear that song, the recorded version, tomorrow. It's very cool. Recorded. I thought
Very
it was
cool.
fun live too, but it's cool recorded. I can't think of what I wanted to tell you all, but I'll have to just do it next week. Right? You would never possibly remember. It was something obscure and unrelated, but very important.
Oh, well, thanks again for everyone that came to the Harvest Barn Raising show. make it such a success. It couldn't have gone better. So thanks so much to Juliet and to all those folks that drove in from afar. That made us feel so good. Made us feel it was all worth it to do that. To have people joining from near and far, and then we invited all our neighbors to come in at the end, and that was so lovely. So the only way this is going to really work is if our neighbors are on board with this music studio in our backyard. So we're so happy to have them all there. But thanks for all those that are able to contribute to help get the electrician's bill paid, because it's a steep one. And I think next week we're going to do an all Spanish show for Day of the Dead and help pay Jorge Calderon, our tile guy.
Amazing tile guy.
All right. Thank you guys. Thanks for being here.
Take care.
Have a great week. We'll see you next one.
You do this.